Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to MindYourCrypto. Today we have Ankr update, so let's see what it will do and of course the recent price action. If you like the content, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell button and share. Thank you so much for the support already. And let's go now to our major resistance and support levels. Right now guys, we have 16 to 17, 15 cents that I will delete for now and 14 cents that I will delete for now. It is so important that we kept 16 to 17 cents, the 0.618 golden ratio Fibonacci retracement as you can see here, and now we are moving towards this bottom trend line. We are moving upwards, we might retest the 18 cents, we will talk about this right now. These are our major support and resistance levels, some minor support levels up beyond this line or above this line, but that's not important. The important thing now is the 18 to 19 cents. So if we go above that, this will be all good. Right now the volume is not so much high like it was 1st May, but we have some volume right there. And of course for the MACD in the 4-hour frame, what I told you guys yesterday is that I don't want to see the MACD going all the way downwards. I don't care if we had this bearish cross right here where the MACD, the blue line, went beyond the second line, the orange line. I wouldn't care about that. But right now I would care if we had to go further down more. So for the time that we are doing this, and of course if we get across again and go upwards again, this will be all good. I want to see higher highs and higher lows for the MACD as well. So right now these are the things that we're mainly looking for, and we are going to the RSI and the commodity channel index in the 4-hour frame. The reason I'm looking the 4-hour frame RSI and the commodity channel index is because I want to look for a short term overvaluation or an oversold or an overbought situation. So right now we don't have anything like that. We don't have any overbought or any oversold situation, even that we have a nice price here. So for Ankr we don't have any overbought or any oversold situation according to the RSI. You can see it is between 30 and 70 inside the purple area right here, and of course for the commodity channel index guys, it is along the gray area as you can see here between minus 100 and 100. So if it goes upwards, then we will have an overbought situation like this one or like this one, okay, for the very short term. If you want to look for the short but mid-term also, then you have to look at the commodity channel index in the daily frame and the RSI in the daily frame. According to the daily frame RSI, we are not even close to an oversold or any overbought situation. We are not above 70. And of course, for the commodity channel index, we still have room to grow. We still have room to go above the 100. We found resistance at the 100 over here. So we are looking forward to make new higher highs, new higher lows for commodity channel index as well. And we have room to grow. For the MACD in the daily frame, we are still fine guys. We made this bullish cross right here. What we want to see now is the blue line regaining some distance from the second line and of course going upwards, okay? That's what we want to see here. And the reason that I like this is because it doesn't seem like we will do something like this then going down again. That's what I want to see for the daily frame right now. And of course guys, the Bollinger bands here. The Bollinger bands, when we extend the top line of the Bollinger bands, you can see here we consolidate back inside, we are correcting. When we extend the bottom Bollinger bands instead, we are going upwards. So right now what we are seeing here is that we extend the top line back on the 27th March 28th, then we had a high risk, consolidated for a bit, going back upwards, consolidating, going back upwards again. Ankr had a healthy correction guys, had a very healthy correction with healthy pump ups. That's why we didn't see any FOMO upward situation or any FOMO downward situation or any FOMO correction, okay? It had very healthy corrections. We went up to near a double top, okay? So right now what we are experiencing is that we might as well move above the Fibonacci retracement 18 to 19 cents, which we found resistance and almost closed beyond this level here. So right now things are looking good. According to the RSI, we still have room to grow. We are in a way where we want to see the top Bollinger bands, the top of the line of the Bollinger band going upwards and regaining some distance from the bottom, seeing some higher volatility. Okay, we need to see some higher volatility for Ankr against USDT. So we go now to Ankr against Bitcoin. Things are looking pretty strong here because we extended already the 0.786, but on the other side we haven't extended yet, but for Ankr against Bitcoin we did, and now we might retest it. The 50-day MA, it is looking good, guys. After this cross here, this bullish cross, you see we are going upwards. We find support level on the 50-day MA, almost on the 50-day MA. You can see here we bounce on the 50-day MA. What we want to see here is that we want to continue seeing the 50-day MA below the 20 and 30-day MA, and of course for the RSI in the Ankr against Bitcoin, we don't have any oversold or any overbought situation. We are in the 4-hour frame right up on to the top left of your screen, and now I will move this price label up on to the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level. Let's see what we will do for Ankr against Bitcoin. Things are looking now good. Okay, so I will do something that I did a mistake here, guys, is that I did just went to the previous top, but I think that I should go to this top right here, not the previous one, and of course this line here has to be exactly almost upon this line here. Okay, so we will fix that by going into the bottom line over here, and for the top line I want it to be down from the previous top back on 28th April. So right here we are good, we are still fine. Right now we found resistance absolutely on the 0.786 Fibonacci retracement level. That's where we found resistance, and of course we are better for the USDT, as I told you guys before. In the 4-hour frame we go down to the daily frame. In the daily frame I have it all good. This is the previous top, and of course this is the bottom, and you can see here in the daily frame how we are looking. We are still looking fantastic. We looked all the way fantastic because the 50-day MA was beyond the 20 and the 30-day MA. I will remove the Fibonacci retracement levels so you can see it more clearly, guys. We almost found support level back on the 50-day MA on 23rd April, and the MACD. What I don't want to see here for Ankr against Bitcoin is this cross. I don't want to see this cross, the blue line going beyond the signal line. Well, okay, I don't want to see that, but if Bitcoin gains some strength, the other altcoins will gain some liquidity afterwards for the mid-long term. So it is good, guys, to let Bitcoin grow as much as it can, even if it means for Ankr against Bitcoin to drop a little bit. It is okay for the mid-long term. So we are still pretty fine, and of course let's see now the price analysis, guys, and where are we right now. As I told you before, I want to delete these two lines, and of course I want to keep these lines here. You can see downwards that if I minimize a bit the RSI and the commodity channel index and maximize this, focus more on the price, you can see here we are following a bottom trend line and we are still looking good. I told you guys yesterday that we still look good, but what I want you to focus on is the risk, the continuously risk we have here. We might as well, for the RSI, it might go on the weekly frame. For Ethereum against Bitcoin, it might go upwards, okay? It might go down to this, up to this level, and we might have much room to grow. We might grow even till this price label for Ethereum against Bitcoin 0.055, okay? But the point is that we are approaching a top in the weekly frame. We are approaching a moment where the RSI is going above the 70. That means that in the next few days, we might experience, guys, in the next few days, like here, we might experience a more of a consolidation. We might experience a movement in the price action where we will see a correction for Ethereum against Bitcoin. Okay, we might not see it now or tomorrow, but in the next few days, we have to be careful. So if that all goes good and Ethereum just grows like all and other altcoins will just grow, we might even surpass and test this 18 to 19 cents retracement level, because right there we found huge sell pressure. As you can see here on 1st May, we found huge sell pressure. We closed below the 18.90 cents. So what we want to see here is making the 18.19 cents as our support level in order to say that we will hit the top again, the previous top here, 16 April. Okay, so we need to surpass, first of all, we need to surpass the 18.19 cents. Secondly, Ethereum has to grow again, has to grow more for the next 2 to 3 days. Okay, it has to grow for the next 2 to 3 days, because if it just corrects due to the high RSI here on the 4-hour frame, on the daily frame, And on the weekly frame, if it just corrects here, guys, then we might experience a correction for Ethereum against Bitcoin. Bitcoin might regain some strength, and of course other altcoins will stabilize a bit. Okay, so what we want to see here is Ethereum to grow for the next few days. It has some room to grow according to the weekly RSI. If I go here, guys, and see the weekly RSI, of course previously we had higher RSI back on August 2020, but we surpassed the 18th January RSI. Okay, so right here we might grow more, but we have to be careful for the weekly frame for Ethereum against Bitcoin. If we are able for if Ethereum just goes upon this retracement extension, this Fibonacci extension level, if it goes above this price label for the Ethereum against Bitcoin, then we can consider that we will hit this level afterwards, 0.055. And the reason we have this price level is because we divide Ethereum against the Bitcoins. So right now, Ankr still looks good, guys. It still looks good. 50-day, it is beyond 30-day EMA, and all we have to do is to break this important resistance level and make it our support level, and of course continue to keep going upon this bottom trend line. We might even fall down. It's okay even if we extend a little bit beyond this and retest the 16 cents. It is absolutely fine. What we don't want to see is making the 16 cents and breaking down to the other Fibonacci level. For example, the reason that I wouldn't like this is if we go to 15 cents, for example, and break down from 50 cents, that's what I wouldn't like. But for now, we are looking strong. And of course, if Ethereum continues to grow in the next 1 to 2 days, I don't see how Ankr might not break the 18 to 19 cents. I don't see how, because we have so room to grow with the RSI, we have so room to grow with the commodity channel index, even in the 4-hour frame. The RSI 60-day is something that I use, guys. I won't use it right now in this video. And of course, we are following an upward in the trend line. You can see here the big bullish candle right here back on 28th April, green candle. This is a very bullish candle, guys, and of course we kept going upwards. And right now we saw the hammer candles here, the big engulfish candles, where we were absolutely going above. So right now, all that depends is if we break the 18 cents, it looks strong, guys. And of course, if Ethereum can continue to grow more, it has some room to grow more, but eventually the risk is there. Okay, the risk is there. So that's an update for Ankr against USDT and against Bitcoin. Thank you for watching. If you like the content, please help me with clicking the like button and subscribing. Would be very, very grateful. And of course, guys, stay safe. Be careful of the scammers in the comment sections. There are tons of them. I try to delete every comment, but I can't sometimes to be on my cell phone or on my PC every day. So thank you again. Have a fantastic day wherever you are. See you soon with more videos. Bye.